You will also see that there is difference between further versus farther. There is difference of only two alphabets U or A, but both these words have quite different meanings. Farther is used more to refer to physical or defined distances. For example, Mumbai is farther away from New Delhi, which is farther from here, USA or Canada. We had to walk farther than the map indicated. Further. Further means to a great degree or extent. It may be used to mean additionally. Further is also used in business letters to refer to an earlier letter, email, meeting, etc. For example, please contact our agent in France for further information. We need to look back further into the past to find the cause of these problems. The family plunged further into debt that year. Further to my email dated 12th December 2021, I would like you to inform you of many recent developments. Then we must also understand the difference between accept versus accept. Both these words sound similar, but they have quite different meanings. Accept means to agree or approve of something. On the other side, accept means to exclude or leave out something. Example of accept is a majority of the scientists have accepted the theory. When John asked Ria to marry him, she happily accepted, agreed. Examples of accept are our boss has blamed everyone, except himself, for the losses this quarter. The restaurant is open daily except Mondays. That is, the restaurant is not open on any Monday. Then there is difference between assure, insure, and insure. These all these words have different meanings. Let us see. To assure means to promise or say some with confidence. We can assure you of our full support. To ensure ensure means to make certain. This machine is designed to ensure higher production. Next, insure I. Insure means to protect against risk by payment of insurance premium to an insurance company. I insure my car because the law requires it. There is also sometimes confusion whether we should use the word me or I in a particular situation. So I is always used as a subject, me is always used as an object. I play cricket. He went to lunch. I went to lunch. She went to theater. I went to theater. You and I went to cinema. The examples of me. This pen is for me. Here, me is object. He told me to go away. He congratulated me. We will not say he congratulated I. He congratulated me. Me is the object. In place of object, we have to use me. If we say, when the report is ready, please send it to Alice and I, not I. You will never ask someone to send the report to I. You will always say, you should always say me. Correct is, when the report is ready, please send it to Alice and me. Commas for a series. When listing a series of things in a sentence, you need to separate the list by items by commas. We sell bread, milk, ghee, and paneer. The last comma, this comma, is optional. This is called Oxford comma. Oxford comma is the final comma in the list of three or more things in a sentence. That is, if there are four commas or three commas in a sentence, the last one will be called Oxford comma. It is better to use Oxford comma if you are writing an essay for school or writing something that will be published and read by others. For example, I bought a pen, eraser, stapler. Here you will use Oxford comma and notebook from the shop. Using Oxford comma in most cases results in clarity of the sentence. In many countries, Oxford comma is not used. But if we want to clarify a sentence, the same may be required in a particular situation. Omitting the Oxford comma sometimes can cause confusion or misunderstanding. How it happens? Let us see. For example, I love my parents. This is the suppose this is the name of your parents, Nicholas and Rosie. If it is this situation, then okay. But if parents are different and Nicholas and Rosie are the other persons, then it may create a problem. Without Oxford comma, the sentence above could be interpreted as stating that you love your parents and the names of your parents are Nicholas and Rosie. But if Nicholas and Rosie are not your parents, the whole sentences may cause confusion. So we should use Oxford comma in such type situations. I love my parents, Nicholas and Rosie. Here, this is Oxford comma. It clarifies the situation that Nicholas and Rosie are other persons. They are not your parents. You love not only your parents but also Nicholas and Rosie. Sometimes there may be confusion whether we should use the word complement with I or complement with E. These two words, though in pronunciation, resemble the same, but both these two words have different meanings. We should understand the same. First, compliment with I means praise. Compliment is when someone gives you a positive comment. For example, the compliment brought a blush to her face. She complimented him on his new suit. Compliment your children often and they will rise to the occasion. Now we come to the compliment with E. Complement is a thing which completes another thing or fills up the lacking. This shirt is a perfect complement for those pants. This cheese complements the red wine nicely. Next, between versus among. The word between is usually used to refer to two things that are clearly separated. Sometimes between is used to refer to more than two things as long as all the things are separate and distinct. For example, there was a contract between the landlord and the tenant. Both these persons are different and distinct. There was a new trade agreement between Australia, Canada, and France. All these countries are separate and distinct entities, countries. I cannot decide between pink, blue, or red shirt. On the other side, the word among is used to talk about people, things that are not clearly separated and are viewed as a group. The old temple is hidden among the trees. The trees is a group of trees. So here we have used the word among. The property was divided equally among the heirs. Next, now we come where we should use semicolon and where we should use colon. Semicolon is this and colon is written as this. Semicolon is used to connect two independent clauses that are closely related. For example, I spoke to James, he cannot come today. I drink tea. Alicia drink coffee. I am tired. I want to sleep. If there is a coordinating conjunction between the two classes and or use a comma instead. That is, if we say I am tired and I want to sleep. Here you should not use semicolon. Here you should use comma. Next, colon. A colon is used to begin a list of things or state an idea. For example, I went to the shop and purchased sundries. Here is the list: salt, sugar, a bar of soap. He wanted to see three cities in India. Here is the list. You have added colon Chandigarh, Jaipur, and Bangalore. We have 2 points options here. This is the colon. List is given. Fight or run like the wind. We have three types of muscles in our body: smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. Capitalization errors. Sometimes some words need to be capitalized every time they are used. Always capitalize the pronoun I and proper nouns, that is the names of people, organizations, days of the week, months of the year, holidays, countries, cities, that is the names of all these countries, cities, states, historical events, titles, all need to be written in capital word. First word should always be, first alphabet should always be in capital. Title when they appear before the name. If a title of any post appears before the name, the said title should be in capital words. For example, Major Dhyanchand. M has been written in capital words. When we talk about historical events and time periods, for example, American Revolution, here A and R are in capital words. Colonialism, this is a time period. World War II, this is also in capital words. Name of the countries: India, I will be in capital. France, F will is in capital. Joe Biden, J and B are in capital words. Summary: using correct grammar means effective communication. If we understand the most common grammar mistakes, it will help us a lot in improving our writing as well as our communication skills. We will be able to communicate to the other what we want to say, and the other will always be in a position to understand what you want to say. If you say the if you write anything with proper noun pronoun, and you do not make any mistake in writing in the use of English grammar, it will also enhance your image or your personality in the eyes of the other person, and the meaning of what you have written will not be misinterpreted. I hope I have been able to clarify most of the grammar mistakes which we often make in the use of English grammar. I hope you will try to improve if there has been any mistake or if there was any confusion in the use of English grammar. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.